Hey there guys, it's Typhoon Boom back again with another video for you. This time I'm going to give you a commentary on my game of Free For All on Highrise. My setup is TAR-21 with heartbeat sensor and silencer, Bling Pro, Stopping Power Pro, Ninja Pro. I'm using a throw knife because they're fun and I've only just discovered how fun they really are. My Killstreaks are Predator Missile, Harrier Strike, Pavelow, but I only get the Predator once, so this is really just kills with my gun, which is kind of fun. First thing I want to say, big shout out to everyone who helped me by watching and rating my first video. Thanks to all of you guys, that's awesome. I didn't expect to get anywhere near that amount of views in like the first day. So that's amazing, thank you. Hopefully you like this video. Yeah. Next thing I want to talk about, the heartbeat sensor. Now, I've seen a lot of people on YouTube giving the heartbeat sensor stick, but I think, personally, it's pretty good. I mean, obviously, if people have got Ninja on, you're not going to be able to, it's not going to be as useful, but still, it's an extra way to detect your enemies, which is always useful. I mean, I use a Turtle Beach XLC headset, which is sort of your cheapest one, because I don't have enough money to buy a sort of surround sound, proper decent one. So I can hear people coming, and also I can see people on the heartbeat sensor, and also if I was using UAV this game, which I'm not because I'm a failure, because I forgot to change my setup from my domination and deathmatch setup to free for all, which I usually use UAV, Predator, Pavelow is usually my setup for this, but I've got to change it, so you know. But yeah, the more sensors you have to detect your enemies, the better you're going to do in free for all, because you've got enemies basically all around you. So if you want to limit the amount of directions the enemy can come at you, and also make sure you can hear them coming and know they're coming at you rather than you come at them, because it makes it a lot easier for you to pick them off if you can see them and they can't see you. General tactics for playing this map on free for all are, don't do what I'm doing right now, which is go up on here, because you are likely to die, because everyone will be looking around the middle. What you want to do is stay at either end of the office blocks or go underneath down here, because that's where the least amount of traffic was. For some reason there was a lot of guys down here. I think somebody had just dropped a care package and everyone was trying to get it, so I decided to go around and make sure nobody picked me off. So yeah, as you can see, I'm moving back into the not the apartment blocks, it's a funny looking apartment. The office block, I thought I saw somebody moving there, but evidently it was just a plant. Yeah, so I knew there was a guy up at the top there, but I couldn't see him, and I didn't want to go outside to try and pick him off. And there's the guy. Oh, this was a fail. I couldn't hear that guy coming because he had Ninja Pro on, which is kind of, I don't know, look at this guy, he's pro, camping in a corner with a claymore, absolutely awesome. But yeah, the main thing with the heartbeat sensor is don't rely on it too much. If you find yourself staring straight into the heartbeat sensor and not paying attention to what's going on around you, you're going to die a lot. Because that's when I first started out in this game and I tried using it, that's what I tended to do, and I ended up going massively negative. I can see there's a load of people up above me, but I'm not going to go Rambo style up that ladder, because there's probably the guy with dual models, because he's awesome like that. He's probably waiting for someone to come up those steps, because people like to sit around and camp in this game, and I don't like getting killed by campers because it really irritates me. I like killing campers, but getting killed by campers is just no fun at all. What else was I going to say? Oh, that was a massive fail. Sort of those claymore, what are they called? I don't know, lasers or whatever you want to call them. Oh, claymore lasers sort of blend in with that floor. Yeah, as you can see, I'm trying not to go out. I go out a little bit and then make sure I drop down because I don't want to stay up there. You'll notice as well, sometimes when I go down these corridors leading up into the office blocks, I check behind me, and that's a habit I've gained from playing deathmatch and domination, sort of ground war, because frequently when you're rushing, someone will see you from above and will drop down over you to try and spray you in the back, which is not very nice. So I always check to make sure nobody's following me, because I'm slightly paranoid, but you know, better to be safe than dead. Yeah, so I just basically throughout the game I'm just moving back and forth between the two officers because that's fun. The TAR-21, an absolutely awesome gun. I think it's probably my favourite assault rifle on the game. 30-40 damage, so it's a 2-shot kill at close range with stopping power, even with the silencer. The only disadvantage of it is it has quite high recoil, which I think is probably, it feels like it's reduced if you put the silencer on. But if you just burst fire sort of 3 or 4 shots at a time, oh, look at that guy, stare down the corridor, don't pay attention to what's going on around you, because I'm awesome like that. Yeah, I see somebody on the heartbeat sensor here. Don't want to rush them because I want to have the element of surprise when they come around the corner. Then I see him running up here, and that is why you don't run up out the top of the map, because you'll die. And you have somebody like me sitting at either end of the apartment block. Why do I keep calling it an apartment block? The office blocks. This is a common situation in free-for-all, where you get a guy on either side of you, and you have to take them both out. You've got a couple of options when that happens. Either you go try and take out one guy and then try and move on to the next one, or you let one guy kill the other one and then pick the other one off when he's in low health, which is quite useful. I mean, there's 3 guys here, and I managed to kill 2 of them, and the other one I think got shot by the other guys. I could hear people spawning to the right of me because there's a spawn point in the back of the office there, so I was just sitting and watching the spawn point and making sure I didn't die. And I think that was my last death of this game. This was really stupid. I got stuck on the wall and thought I was going to die. I was like, no, and then I luckily survived. Heard that guy coming up to my left with my headset. That's great tip really for free-for-all. Main tip for this is 1, be aware of your surroundings. Make sure you aren't sort of staring in one spot like this guy was here, just not paying attention to what was going on around him. Yep, there he is again. Make sure you're not being like him and just sort of staring into one spot. Make sure you're looking around all the time, because enemies will come at you from all directions in free-for-all. Second tip, if you can, then use Ninja Pro preferably, because it'll protect you from people like me who have a headset and can hear you sneaking up on them. Ooh, spaz shotgun. This is I think this is probably my favourite shotgun, apart from maybe the AA-12, but that's a bit cheap. Skillful pred miss there, just around the crane, like a ninja. And now for the world's most boring final kill cam. I don't know what he was doing, I think he was probably sending someone a message. So yeah, final score is 30 and 10, so that's a 3KD. That's sort of a relatively good game, considering I didn't get any kill streaks. So yeah, rate, comment and subscribe, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot.